Hello and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation of the WNBA. We'll watch the Washington Mystics in this one as they go up against the Connecticut Sun. I'm Blake Suniga, and with me at the broadcast table are Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi. This contest is part of the Commissioner's Cup. The first 10 games against teams in your conference, one home and one away, count towards the Cup standings.
And the teams with the best records in each conference, the East and the West, they're going to face off in the midseason for a one-off final. Lots of prize money will be on the line, so I'm really looking forward to that.
Go. Tip off goes to Connecticut. Pass to Morrow. Now here's Charles. To the paint. One up, one down. She makes her first shot in this game.
Inside, Charles really takes charge. Gets physical, and doesn't let anything keep her from scoring.
And here's Citron. Right wing. Shot clock at 6. 18 feet out. And the rebound goes to the Sun. Pass to Charles. Here's Morrow, covered by Iriafin. No good with the triple. And here's Washington. Here's Citron. "14 feet out, and that's good. Off the glass that time.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
When you look at this Sun roster, there are a lot of new faces.
A leading scorer, DeWanna Bonner, is gone. They also lost Alyssa Thomas, Dejanay Carrington, Brianna Jones, 3 players who spent their entire careers with Connecticut. So it's a new day for the Sun.
Pass to Iriafin. 6 to shoot. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Now Nelson Adota. Deflected. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Iriafin a screen. And she was fouled in the act of shooting, an opportunity for a 3-point play.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Kiki Iriafin. One shot.
During the 2025 draft, the Mystics took 3 players in the top 6.
Oh, what a base going forward. Tania Citron went to 3rd, a very skilled wing, the 4th overall pick they had as well. Kiki Iriafin, a dynamic, explosive big. And they also got a point guard, Georgia Amore, with the 6th overall pick.
The Mystics with the lead. Pass to Iriafin. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
They'll want to generate more of those shots in tight.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Fades away. Charles with the bucket.
She has some old school to her game. Charles, not afraid of scoring in the in-between area of the court.
Down low. And that one's good. Austin.
Beautiful dish down low.
Out to the right wing. Nelson Adota, guarded by Austin. 5 to shoot. From beyond the arc. Citron grabs the miss. The Mystics on offense. Pass to Austin. Now here's Citron. Goes up, high post. And Washington again with the bucket.
The story here in the early stages is how well they've been shooting the ball.
An outstanding percentage. Look, this is how you want to start a ball game, am I right?
Yeah, it just sets a tone.
Now here's Charles. Count it.
Nice start as she's knocked down 3 of her first 4 shots and has hit the ground running in this contest.
Pass to Citron. Screen by Austin. The tray. Citron no good. The Sun trailing. Now Morrow. Outside Charles. Nelson Adota. From outside the arc. That's a miss. Her second after 2 shots. Outside Citron. Pass to Austin. And here's Iriafin. Fade away. Off the left rim and out. Now here's Charles. Covered by Iriafin. Rivers. The Mystics pull it in. It's Sonia Citron on the wing. Good on the triple.
Boy, not too much respect shown to her by the defenders.
Shot to end the cold run. That one drops for her second bucket. Marker 2 for 4.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there, Tim.
It's been a lot of fun to watch.
Now here's Charles. She has 6. To the inside. A nice shot by Morrow.
That's what I call pretty passive. Timely recognition as to where the open teammate was.
Pass to Iriafin. Austin. From outside, off the mark. To the middle. Here's Morrow. Outside Charles. Pass to Nelson Adota. Charles. She nails it, and we're tied up.
Strong start for her. Great to see. That's 4 for 5.
All into her late 30s, Tina Charles continues to be one of the best scorers in the league.
I mean, it's just incredible how she's aged. Charles led the league in scoring during her 11th season in the WNBA.
That pass had a little bit too much heat on it for her to make a clean steal.
Yeah, that was going to be a tough catch for either of them. I mean, these are basketball players, not wide receivers.
Here's Citron. From the elbow. That's good on the jumper.
Her shooting percentage is through the roof right now. What a great start to this game.
Here's Hartley. Outside Charles. Pass to Mabry. Shot clock at 5. And here's Morrow. For 3. Hartley's shot is off. Now here's Sheldon. She's guarded by Hartley. Here's Iriafin. Now here's Angsler. Sheldon outside. To the wing, right side. Here's Austin. That one's good, and it's J.C. Sheldon with the dime.
Making her living in the lane. Shakira Austin, good luck slowing her down.
And so here's Connecticut. A 4-point game. Hartley outside. Pass to Charles. Shoots over Iriafin. Charles, good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The Mystics on top. They're up by 2. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Neither team able to jump out ahead as we begin the second quarter. And for the Mystics, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
The work they've done to get in close offensively, the difference right now.
And I like that they aren't settling for outside shots. Just keep attacking the rim.
Very aggressive.
What an alert play. It's just a great job of hitting her teammate on the move.
Outside Mabry. Back to Hartley. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Mabry. Shoots over Angsler. Again, the Suns score.
A very effective shooter. Mabry well within her range there. Almost a layup if she's open.
Pass to Angsler. From deep. Edwards grabs the miss. Outside Mabry. Now here's Hartley. Shoots over Angsler. Hartley's shot is off.
A little overly ambitious that time. Trying to hit a shot in the face of that D.
Pass to Angsler. Sheldon outside. She's guarded by Hartley. Dolson up top. Pulls up. And again, it's Washington converting.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Everybody always thinks it's passing that gets you assists, but also their movement off the ball, it's created those opportunities.
Marshall with the bucket.
Coach has always told me that if you battle for offensive rebounds, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on the follow, just like she got there.
Pass to Dolson. Lets it go from deep. No good that time. Connecticut trailing.
Tons of changes for the Sun during this past offseason, but a familiar face returns in Tina Charles.
Yeah, she started her career in Connecticut, the first overall pick in the 2010 draft. She won an MVP with the Sun in 2012. Charles, though, last played for Connecticut in 2013.
On the wing, J.C. Sheldon. He's covered by Allen. Good on the bucket.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Nothing makes a coach happier than a display of pure, selfless teamwork.
Absolutely.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second quarter. Mabry, here's the three. And it's Dolson with the rebound. Pass to Sheldon for three. Out of bounds. Mystics ball as Washington keeps possession. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Washington Mystics. On Wednesday, they're off to the Bay Area to face off with the Valkyries. And then on Friday, they're off to Vegas to face off with the Aces.
Well, the road, never the highlight of your schedule for any team, but for this team, it's a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home courts.
Angsler, Mabry covering. From downtown, and another miss by Washington. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Rivers. Good D by Sonia Citron. The Mystics with the lead. Inside. Victor Bucket. It's tipped. To the middle. Charles. It falls for the sixth time in 7 tries this contest. That's an 86% accuracy mark. Scott. She's covered by Edwards. Pass to Citron. And here's Angsler. Scott. The Mystics again can't hit. To the inside. Edwards. Yes, and a nice assist from Marina Mabry. And it's a tie ball game.
You can always depend on her to put that lead pass right on the money.
Outside Citron. And the three ball is good.
Fired that bounce pass in there beautifully.
And so here's Connecticut. Timeout called the Sun. Today's game counts double. It's not just a regular season game.
This one is part of the Commissioner's Cup as well, so a victory would be twice as nice.
Teams deciding to change it up. Mystics on D. 3-point lead. Pass to Charles. Yes, once again for her on an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Piling up the buckets, post moves, three-pointers, jumpers. You know, Charles can score in so many different ways, it's so hard to stop.
Now here's Citron.
She has 7. That one a little long. And so here's Connecticut.
Pass to Morrow.
Clock at 6. Fires from the wing. The Mystics pull it in.
That's one she knows she should have drained.
Here's Citron.
The three-pointer off the mark. Rivers. They get the rebound. And Washington has possession.
Outside Citron.
Pass to Austin.
Citron.
Shoots from 12, and she knocks down the jumper.
Playing the big position. Here, Austin has that shot as well, and it'll stretch the floor a little bit.
The Sun trailing. Now Nelson Adota, guarded by Austin. To the paint. Here's Charles. Good work there as it goes.
They're beginning to just fall apart defensively, especially on the interior.
Yeah, they're crumbling like a cookie right now, and that's 4 straight field goals they've allowed from within touching distance of the rim.
Iriafen.
And she drains the turnaround J.
Assisted by Citron.
Pass to Morrow.
Nelson Adota. There's a screen. And here's Charles.
Covered by Iriafen.
Charles, no good.
The D was ready for her that time, and they had to be. She is strong in the paint.
One player who rocketed up draft boards over her senior year, Sonia Citron.
Well, with good reason. Citron was outstanding during her final college season. She's a pure scoring wing, and I would say that every team wants multiple players like her.
Pass to Morrow.
Charles, 6 to shoot. Got it. Good job in the low post. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Now Austin.
Here's Iriafen.
Guarded by Charles.
Shot by Iriafen, no good.
You know, it might be a poor shooting performance for her, but luckily her teammates have picked up the slack.
Shoots from 12.
Citron grabs the miss.
The Mystics leading. Five on the clock. Pass to Austin. And that's collected by Tina Charles.
Those chances, usually they're 2 points for her. The D, I guess, did just enough to bother her. Wow. I mean, come on. That's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, it's just nowhere to be found.
They have to start committing more bodies down low.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Down low. Here's Austin. Can't hit from the low block. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Sun ahead, leading by a point. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter after the break. It's been a back-and-forth game with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter getting started here. It's been one outstanding game from Charles.
She broke out her entire arsenal of post moves in the first half, and every one of them was working.
Yeah, and I'm going to call her the magician because I think she might have even a few more tricks up her sleeve, and I think she's going to break them out as we start heading down the stretch.
The Mystics trailing. Pass to Iriafen. Shot clock at 6. 18 feet out. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Mystics will retain possession. So it's Washington now. Iriafen a screen. 2 seconds left. Get that out of here. And there's a foul on the shot. She'll go to the line for 2. This is not just another regular season game. It doubles as a Commissioner's Cup contest as well.
Yeah, a second trophy to win during the WNBA season. I like it. It adds a little extra excitement to the WNBA regular season.
The first free throw is good. That one misses, so she goes 1 for 2.
Well, they should be in front right now, but she'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty.
Out to the wing, Rivers. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Washington. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Here's Austin. Rebounded by the Sun.
Not how you want to kick off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Rivers, defended by Citron. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line from UConn, Savannah Rivers. 2 shots.
And she knocks down the first one. And she makes both free throws. And we're about 1.5 minutes here into the second half. To the inside, stolen by Tina Charles. Charles the screen. 6 on the shot clock, and it's Austin with the rebound.
It's very dangerous to leave her open like that. Lucky break for the D that she missed it.
To the paint. Uriafin with the ball. Working on Charles. Scott. And another miss by Washington.
A donut, a 0 so far to start the second half. 4 straight misses.
And you gotta be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this one.
She's all over that shot. Had it read the whole way and gets the position she needs to make the play.
The Sun leading. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Charles. And that's going to be a travel.
You can tolerate gaps like that sometimes, but in a close game, they really hurt.
Pass to Austin. Citron. Inside. Here's Uriafin. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. That one on Charles.
Well, the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs there.
Something you struggled with in your career, Tim, but definitely saved the layup with that foul. She's going to have to earn him at the line.
And she makes the first. He's off on the second. Here's Morrow, covered by Uriafin. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Clock at 6. Rivers, defended by Citron.
She just continues to struggle from the field. Now, her team has been able to overcome her performance, but I'm not certain that she's going to be able to turn it around today.
Scott. Oh, and she misses the go-ahead basket.
An ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Pass to Charles. To the middle. It's stolen by Uriafin. Now here's Citron. The Mystics again can't hit. To the inside. A nice shot by Morrow.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates on the same page.
Washington trailing. And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Washington calls timeout. Here's Austin. 6 points for her. Iriafen, guarded by Charles. Outside Citron. The Mystics again can't hit.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that's gone in their favor.
Yeah, effort and determination on the glass, they really can compensate for a lot of deficiencies.
So it's Washington now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Let's go with a three. Rebounded by the Sun. Now Morrow. Shoots the three. And it's Austin with the rebound. So it's Washington now, trailing by 5. Now here's Citron. D right on her. Jacks up a three. It doesn't go for her.
She keeps trying to force it up when she's guarded, and she's just getting brick after brick. Here's my suggestion. Move the ball around.
There's a screen. 6 to shoot. Tipped. Pass to Iriafen. Citron. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries to snap the cold streak. Connects. The jumper drops. The Sun on offense. 3-point lead. Now a timeout called by Connecticut. In 2021, the WNBA introduced the Commissioner's Cup into the season, and as a result, a second trophy.
You know, for you soccer fans out there, it's very similar to what we see in soccer. You have the regular league competition, in our case, the WNBA regular season finals, but also a cup final. So there are 2 championships to win in one season.
Over to the wing. Drops in the tray.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
On the wing, Kiki Iriafen. She's covered by Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Austin. That's good, and it's Kiki Iriafen with the assist.
You know, she's not going to force anything on offense. Austin plays within the flow of the game, takes smart shots.
The Sun with the lead. Pass to Edwards. And here's Nelson Adota. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change.
Substitution on the court.
And Washington has possession. Sheldon outside. Pass to Angsler. Clock at 6. And here's Iriafin. From deep three-point range. Morrow with the rebound.
He hasn't had much success shooting the ball.
Back to Mabry.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Steps back and shoots. It's rebounded by Sheldon. The Mystics trailing. Iriafin with the ball. She's got 9. And too long on the shot. And Connecticut has possession. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Count that bucket.
I mean, that has to be a defensive error. She's someone they need to put more attention on.
Here's the Mystics with the ball. And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
The Mystics again can't hit. Marina Mabry on the wing. Morrow. Pass to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. No good with the layup. Now here's Sheldon. Launches it. Good on the three-point shot.
She can be forgotten in their offense sometimes, but the D, you got to keep an eye on her still.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Mabry. She's guarded by Angsler. Now here's Mabry. The 3. That shot off.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Three-quarters of play and a close game here. The Sun on top, up by 3. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. Fourth quarter action getting started. Pass to Edwards. Mabry. Now Charles. Allen, defended by Citron. Now Hartley. Just 5 on the clock. The shot from 20 feet. And the rebound goes to the Mystics.
She's having all sorts of problems with her shots.
Yeah, the words ice and cold come to mind with the way she's shooting the ball.
Nice low post offense.
Emily Inslee.
Here's Hartley. Outside Mabry. Back to Hartley. Fires from deep. Citron grabs the miss. The Mystics on offense. J.C. Sheldon driving in. Angsler. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. A few possessions into the fourth quarter. Just over 1 minute played. Edwards with the screen. Down low. Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call. Now here's Sheldon. Guarded closely. Pass to Angsler. Sheldon. Screen by Citron. Here's Angsler. Off target from three-point range. And they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
And they can't afford to let it get any slimmer.
Outside for Mabry. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Hartley left side. And again, no good by Connecticut. Now here's Citron. She's covered by Allen. To take the lead. A rebound by Charles. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. To the paint, got a piece of it, and stolen by Dolson. Sheldon with it. Edwards picks her up. To the middle. Here's Dolson, and she banks in the layup.
A myriad of moves and ways to score inside. Dolson is excellent close to the basket.
Pass to Mabry, trying to get back on track. Poked away, and out of bounds, the Mystics will take it. And the Mystics making a change here. The Mystics with the lead. And the Mystics call time here.
They got to be concerned with all the missed shots. Every team is going to go through cold streaks. But when you go through those cold streaks, you have to find ways to stay productive.
Yeah, and the coach might be telling them to try to get to the line, earn some points on some freebies, because sometimes the free throw line can be your best friend when the shots aren't falling from the field.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Pass to Citron. Shot from the wing. And the rebound goes to the Sun.
Well, she rushed that one, but he was out of position, but she couldn't make him pay.
Here's Allen. Now Hartley over Sheldon. They need this. It's rebounded by Sheldon. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in this fourth quarter. Austin. And there's the rejection. Now here's Allen. She's tightly guarded and stolen by Citron. The three. Rebound, Tina Charles.
The defense has nothing to worry about out there with her shooting because she just can't dial it in from deep this half.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line from your Connecticut Sun, Tina Charles. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And so she hits both. Washington trailing. Pass to Iriefin. Iriefin a screen. Three-pointer. And another miss by Washington. Now Morrow. Screen by Charles. Just 4 to shoot. And again, Connecticut no good.
She's had an off game, but her team has been able to pick up the slack and get it done here today.
Pass to Iriefin. Iriefin a screen. Here's Citron.
And she converts the layup. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands.
The Sun trailing. To the right side. Now Nelson Adota, guarded by Austin. Inside. Shot clock at 5. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
She's been a different player in the second half. Her shooting percentage is far better than it was before the break.
Pass to Iriefin.
And here's Austin.
Now Morrow.
Outside Charles. Nelson Adota, guarded by Austin. 4 on the clock. It's stolen by Iriefin. Pass to Austin.
Iriefin.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot and will shoot 2 at the line.
Team foul. At the line for the away team, Kiki Iriefin. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Pass to Morrow. Now here's Iriefin.
The Mystics again can't hit. Down low. Charles, good.
Strong finish from Tina Charles, taking the hit well and powering through it.
Outside Citron. Iriefin. Covered by Iriefin.
Here's Morrow. The shot misses. Here's the Mystics with the ball. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Back to Citron.
Offensive rebound. The shot's good.
And Citron picks up the foul.
That is her first foul of the game. Just an incredible read on defense to come up with that block.
And you can see the mindset she has. When the game's this close, she's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
And here's Morrow.
And there's a pick. 6 to shoot. Pass to Nelson Adota. Shoots over Austin. And the rebound goes to the Mystics. To the inside. Victor clean. To the middle. Here's Nelson Adota. Guarded by Austin. Pass to Morrow. Charles the screen. Rivers. And again, no good by Connecticut. The Mystics leading. Inside. Austin. Blocked. Pass to Charles. Beats over Iriafin. Charles, no good.
Totally unnecessary to go the fadeaway there. Could have been an easy jumper.
To the paint. A 9-foot shot. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
He operates well in traffic, but still a tough play to finish off.
They set the pick. By Charles. Rivers. The three won't fall, and they foul intentionally, and they're going to have to do it again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and, just hope for some misses.
Yep, they have to extend the game and use every last second on that clock.
And that's how you defend. She wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Great timing, great defensive awareness. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it can alter your approach.
Shoot 2.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up 2. And she hits both free throws. And it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt here.
Here's Nelson Adota. They can tie it. Oh, couldn't make the shot to force overtime. So it's the Mystics taking the W in what was a close one. And they break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
This is a win they should take a ton of pride in. They battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that's a wrap, everyone.